Yeah, you know it's this and drum. Counting the flavors, I got ounces, nigga. Sticks and joint like the Beatles, we kinda rock out. Put this shit on my pockets full when I pop out. Smoking on Zod, can't pick the flavors, got ounces, nigga. Counting up, doing your bitch, she giving me topping, nigga. Them not your guns and you penny pinching, so stop it. It sound like headway, the 223 hit up out the carbon. Gon' hit the target, yeah, that was me that cut off the water. My niggas steppin' fatal arm and then call me the sergeant. I spent the bag, I caught hella drip, I got spinning habits. Won't leave a trail with this paper check cause I need it all. Dodging state cases the whole time I been going fast. Just like a bitch on the period, I been seeing red. I need some gas, know this 93, I gon' fill me up. I'm sipping mess, smoking mess, plus favorite patient. We all got sticks, but you know it's neither one simple shot. Call up the gang, I won't say too much, know it's time to drop. Got Jackson Benjes on me, guess that's why these bitches on me. I ain't talk to bro, he a bitch and no, I can't fuck with him. Wanna be seen, so he winning still, now he on the news. No, it's straight 187, BB give him the blues. Sticks and joints like the Beatles, we kinda rock out. Put this shit on my pockets full when I pop out. Smoking on Zod, can't pick the flavors, got ounces, nigga. Counting up, doing your bitch, she giving me topping, nigga. Them not your guns and you penny pinching, so stop. It sound like headway, these 223 hit up out the carbon. Don't hit the target, yeah, that was me that cut off the water. My niggas steppin' fatal arm and then call me the sergeant. Slid on these block with these 223, need some bullshit. Said we gon' spin and run circles, make that boy use his legs. Trees and some boards, got hella flavors, we tax them for it. Grabbing bricks off the board, I ain't tall, but play power.
Yeah. We want to give a special thanks to our sponsors at Lagodi, Nation of Elevation 2.0, Chop It Up with Pops, Brink TV, Worldwide Radio, and giving out free game. Thanks, guys, for supporting us. And back to the show. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? This is a special kind of, Monday-ass episode of RapOff League News Live. Our fearless leader, Cody CraZee, is not with us today, but we're going to get it. We're going to get it right. We're going to get shit. We're going to have a good time. We are running a little bit behind today, so we're going to go ahead and bring in, as always on Monday, our co-host, grown folk himself, Mr. Kliksta.
What's happening? What it is, Pim? We in here. What's up, Kenny?
I see you, bro. I see you. I got my
slow motion, baby. Oh, you better know it, baby. I'm a ghetto superstar.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Southside.
Oh yeah.
Yo, was that not a great event?
Oh man, it was
the draft. Was it not a great event?
It was fantastic, man. Like I can't even. I have no complaints at all. Like it's like I was telling Cody earlier to have that many artists all in the same building and everybody just the vibe was electric. It was everybody showed love for each other. I can't. It don't get no better than that.
Wasn't no beef, wasn't no arguing, wasn't no dumb shit. It was just straight love in the building, man. Hey, give ourselves a round of hand for that, man. You know what I'm saying? Round of a hand for us being 100, being grown, and doing what we supposed to do.
Good look for our city too.
Great look for our city. We brought all sides of the city together, man.
For sure.
All sides of the city.
For sure. Well,
and you know, what up, BKB? What's happening?
Since
now Hustle checking it. Show, baby.
Yeah. I'm just gonna go ahead because we've kept him waiting for a little bit, and we have a very special guest tonight, and we want to thank him for his patience and bring on the legendary Brink Young with Brink TV and owner of the Brink City Bombers.
What are you saying, Brink?
What's happening? Hey, I was waiting, but I was actually watching the Grizzlies game, so I don't want y'all to feel like y'all held me up. I was watching the Grizzlies, so y'all cool.
Hey, multitasking.
Yeah.
I'm winning.
How you doing tonight, man?
Winning.
I'm doing all right. Now, we got the hell beat out of us. The Knicks beat us like by 34, 36.
Damn.
Yeah, so.
Oh, wow.
Well, we have a good team this year, though. I mean, it's, we got
still number one.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm doing well, man. Glad to be on the show with you guys. Obviously, on a Monday. Like I say, Monday my favorite day of the week. Cody reached out to me a few weeks ago asking if I would actually do the Monday show right after the draft, and I was like, of course I will. Like, we talking about coming off a draft with so much energy. Everybody's fired up. Everybody's excited. All the artists are so hungry.
Oh yeah,
It's crazy. But I'm gonna be honest, man. When it comes to this right here, whew, hey, we dropping napalm on day one. That's all I got to say.
man. Like y'all, like, you got a tough squad, bro, and like it's like I see with Trippy as number one, man. You just like as Trippy as a captain, you can't go wrong, man, because he's so diverse. And like I'm honestly shocked that he slipped it that low. Like
Me too. Me too. Like you know, I I can't speak for the other team owners, but I was very, very nervous. I I know everybody take it seriously, but I took it so serious when it came to the really and truly the number one, number two, and number three pick. Primarily number one. I didn't even plan for Trippy being on my team. I automatically assumed he was gone. I said, okay, we building around Dewey. That was my mindset. But when Trippy was still available, I was like, dude, this is
right.
crazy.
There were
Yeah,
a lot of surprises. I mean, I shouts out to Jimmy, man, Jimmy, because Jimmy's so freaking talented, and for him to go third, that's just that like that felt good. And then
yeah,
Click, I mean, Click going starting out that the top part of that second round, man, that was dope. Um, it's I got no complaints, man. These teams are all shout out to Mauser. Mauser was that's a he was the number one on the power rankings.
Number one.
Um, it's gonna be a really good competition, man. I feel like all these teams have something different to bring, and I'm just ready to get it going, man. From that artist standpoint, I am super hungry. Like it just added everything. It just put everything up another notch for me.
yeah. I totally agree, man. Like I say, it's so much talent in this league, and I'm very proud to be a part of it because, like, ain't no whack rappers. Like
Right,
none. Like ain't no whack rappers. There may be some rappers who are here and there may be some rappers who are here, but ain't nobody trash. You know what I'm saying? And
right.
I think the key thing
Now,
go ahead. Go ahead, Click.
I was going to say, I'm glad you said that because I was going down memory lane just to point out how significant you are to what's going on. Now, a lot of people don't know. My first legal interview was with Tom Ski Mask, and we was at Brink Young Studio.
Yeah,
One of the highlight moments of my life, man.
I
You remember
appreciate
that,
that.
Brink?
I remember.
I came back. But I also want the world to know Brink has been putting artists on the mainstream for I know a good 15, maybe even longer, if I'm not mistaken.
Correct.
But I know you've been at it for a minute. And I just want to take my hat off to you and give you your flowers from the city because everybody ain't tuning in to the talent that's here in
That's
Memphis.
true. And I'm glad
But
I
Brink
appreciate
has
that, man.
always given go ahead.
No, I was gonna
Go
say
ahead, go
I
ahead, Brink.
appreciate that. You know, it really means a lot to me, and I'm glad you took the hat off because you definitely gonna be taking it off during this season when we do our thing. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna
Man,
say.
Hey, don't stop. Don't start nothing there because you know we got Young Bull on the squad now.
Yeah.
It's hard. It's gonna hey, I lost to Rockstar Row the very first wrap off
Yep.
same.
in the finals.
Yep.
I know what kind of energy he bring y'all teams now. Get your hype up because Young Bull gonna rock the crowd. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to my team
Yeah.
runner, Nasonato, Southside Stars of the building, you know what I'm saying? Now I like to say I'm the more laid back element, but don't get it twisted. I can't get rowdy when the time comes, right? But
Yeah.
out of all the artists, what I
Teams, let's
like
go ahead
about
and
it the
start
most is
so we can just have people at home see. Give me
okay.
a second. Let's let's talk teams and matchups right quick, gentlemen. How's that sound?
I love it. I love it.
So to Clix's point, man, Nardo drafted a hell of a team. And like I like how it's all it's like the extremes of everything. It's like so Clixta does, everything well, but he's like, laid back. He's got that down to a science. And then Rockstar Row, I ain't gotta even say what what else can I say about Rockstar Road that we haven't already said, man? He is the livest artist maybe in the city. Like
Yep.
for real. Like
Correct.
I could say on that. Jet Li, he's a vet, bro. I kept telling him like while we were doing these power rankings that Jet Li was way too low, and like they had like there was no way he was going that low. And I'm glad Nardo's got a scary squad. Jay Hicks, man. Jay Hicks is like a one of those like assassins, like silent assassins, man, because he's like does something that nobody. Well, there's other people that sing R&B, but he's one of the very select few who can do that very, very well in this field. And then rounding it out with Pat Lee, man, like that's I mean, that's a real well-rounded team. But I mean, I could say the same for every team. What do you guys think?
Now I'm gonna tell you something that I noticed. I was speaking to Cody about this, right? It was only 4 females in the draft, right? So at some point, there's gonna be an offset matchup between a female artist that's gonna have to bring it against a male artist that's gonna have to bring it. And I'm more interested in seeing how that plays out. You feel what I'm saying? And shout out to our female artist, Dixie Tricks. And we know what she's capable of. You feel what I'm saying? We done seen a lot of
Man,
time, but then you got Hunter though. Big Hunter though. You feel what
don't
I'm
sleep on
saying?
Daisy Dawn either,
Yeah.
man. I mean, don't sleep on Daisy Dawn.
I'm,
Like the North Hustlers, bro.
I'm not
We
sleeping
out
on
here.
Daisy. I'm not sleeping on Daisy, but what I'm saying is that's what I'm interested in seeing. I can't wait to see the female artists go at it.
Oh yeah, absolutely,
You know,
I,
absolutely.
I, I want to jump in real quick. I too have been analyzing the thing about it only being 4 female artists. Um, with my strategy, I definitely wanted to lock down a female artist, so I grabbed Tasty Michelle. Now, when it comes to the
right?
R&B, it was only 2 R&B. I look at it like this: I could put a girl against an R&B artist.
Correct.
You see
That's
what I'm
true.
saying? So
Correct.
that's how I look at it. I gamble. Should I get an R&B guy or should I get a girl? Now I'm gonna get a girl because I can put a girl against a girl and I can put a girl against R&B artists. You see, both of them are
Right.
quote unquote novelties in this league. So I look at it like novelty versus novelty. Not to say that
Right.
I won't put a guy versus a girl because I will. But I'm just trying to, spice things up a little bit, man. Definitely shout
Oh,
out to you guys teams because hey, y'all got a squad, man. Daisy Dunn is incredible. Like I wanted her, and Lauren was like, no.
Lauren made sure that, like, I mean, I respect the decision. Lauren, like, she secured what she wanted, like, because Daisy Dawn was going to go high, in my opinion, regardless. I mean, it's like, it was a logical decision because, I mean, she's just starting out, so the potential is so unlimited right now, and she's already
Right.
just got a knack for this. I'm really, she's going to be dangerous, man. And we got a few members of our team that are like that. Like, I'm excited. I think we're definitely the wild card of the entire tournament. And like, I know my entire career, I've always kind of been on some underdog, type of wave. And I feel right at home because we all kind of, as a team, have that we got something to prove. And like, I think we're going to do it. Starting week 1, man. It's February 8th. Watch out, Curse.
Yeah. The
So,
Ghost first round. Matter of fact, the first
mm,
actual versus we the ghetto superstar go against the Lagodi Ghosts. So, that's interesting.
mm,
And then here we go right here. Now, y'all want me to give it the rundown? All right. So first week 1, February the 8th, we got the North Hustlers versus the South Memphis Riders. And then we have Cody. I hate you made that small because now I cannot see it.
I got you.
We got the Blood.
We got,
We got the Blood City Goats against the Southside Ghetto Stars, and then we have the 901 Lyrical Assassins against the Brick City Bombers, and then we have the what in the world? Oh, my bad. The Orange Mountain Hog Killers versus the North Raleigh Bay Trappers. So that's
yeah.
gonna be an interesting. That's gonna be interesting when it folds out because I found out this juicy information about the rap off leagues. At every performance, every rapper get a chance to perform. So it's gonna be 5-on-5 all the way live. 14s versus 14. 8, 5, 14 versus 14 for the night. So your teammate is gonna get a chance to show what they got, right? I'm more
And it's
interested
still
in
all
figuring
the way
out
down, you know?
correct. So I'm interested in how the levels gonna play out. I can't wait to see the coaches do their thing. Brink, I can't wait to see the audibles. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
I can't wait
man.
the layout. I can't wait to see watch the coach actually go down his roster and see, okay, who do I pick to go against this artist who just did this? You feel what I'm saying? That's something that has never been done before. You know,
I agree.
we
And I
get to you.
definitely, yeah, I was
No,
gonna say
go ahead, Brink.
I definitely think that audibles will play a part in the night, in the matchup. Reason being, there was one thing you said when we did the previous attempt at tonight's show. You said four artists didn't make it. Four artists didn't make it. So there will be absences. That's gonna cause
Right,
forfeits. So we're gonna have to,
right.
man, work that pivot because it's man. Two of the artists that I drafted were not in attendance. So,
I'm,
Mm.
that kind of for me, that kind of okay. Are we locked in? Are we a sure thing, or am I gonna have to take some L's? We don't know. But that's what every coach, every team owner is going through that right now. Every team owner is trying to strategize, trying to plan ahead, making these contacts. Hey, make sure you're locked in. What's your size? What jersey number you want? All of these things. Everybody is trying to
Send me your music.
further.
Send me your
Exactly,
music. That
exactly.
would be my first question. Send me your
and
music.
just being active in the team is going to be such an important part of this. To both of y'all's point, um, because attendance is half the battle. I mean, we're definitely going to have weeks where people have stuff come up. I mean, like with the combine, I wasn't able to make it, and I, probably talked the most shit out of everybody about not coming to the combine. But it's like, can we depend on you? Can you are you going to be active and help your team out? Because just because you're not the team captain or you're not, you're not running the team does not mean that you can't you can pick that. Everybody can pick to be a leader. You decide that within yourself. And a team full of leaders, that's dangerous.
Very,
Like,
because ain't no I in team. Ain't no I in team.
absolutely.
You feel me? If your teammate come and tell you, hey man, you ought to do that song you did, woo, 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 woo. Take his advice. Might help you. Might hurt you.
Yeah,
Who knows? But that's the whole point about winning and losing as a team, as a unit. We are one. You feel me?
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? No matter what position you got picked in the draft, like Brady. Tom Brady got more rings than anybody and didn't even barely get picked. You feel me? So with that being said,
Hello.
unsung heroes. Unsung heroes. Now I got a few points I gotta make right quick before we go to break. Because we gotta go to break and then we're gonna have a grown folks segment and then we bringing in Mike. Here's Steppa
Mike.
Mike. Yeah, was I got an anonymous question. But Brink, I want to ask you this question before I get into anything else, right?
okay.
Where does the passion lie? Because I've seen your interviews, I've watched your TV show, I've visited your studio, and I see you rarely. You feel me? But I always see you moving. If you look at your posts, I'm always one of the ones sharing your stuff, showing people tune in. I was one of the artists that got interviewed on 96.3. They play my segment some nights when you and I'm on the whatever word show. So I just want to say, where does your passion lie with this community that you become a pillar in?
Overall, my passion is to help artists, like just to kind of be that assist. Obviously, I treat a lot of aspects of my life like basketball. I want to have an extreme amount of court vision. I want to be able to facilitate. I want to be able to help and just guide them to score. Obviously, I mean, we in Memphis. It's only so many quote unquote championships that Memphis artists can win, but at least I want to be there for the developmental stages. I want to be able to help you, get your footing and just kind of know how to navigate around this industry. I mean, it's really a shark infested waters. I've navigated it for a very long time. I could tell you where the sharks are. I'm not gonna tell you who the sharks are, quote unquote, but I could tell you the characteristics, what to look for. Overall, like I said, my passion is just to help. And like I say, let me make a living by helping y'all to make a living. That's it.
Man, give a round of
Because
applause for that.
sometimes, man, round of applause for y'all, man. Who does?
We
Who
definitely
does?
appreciate
Hold
it.
on, hold on, Keenan. Before we go to break, I've been assented by Sensei to make these announcements about some of the perks of being an artist in the rap house. There are stats, and you can call them next gen stats, or you can call them rap career stats. But the rap off league is gonna have stats. And what the stats are, like, let's say for instance, we have a versus, and one team player versus another team player. And when the judges come in, right? When the judges come in, they have to vote on each individual performance. So this is how you win your point for your team. If you perform and the judges vote you in, we're gonna have stats for that. So you can get a 3 vote stat, which is called a triple hat. A triple hat means all the judges, you won your verse battle hands down. They're going to say whatever they're going to say, but it's going to appear as if that's a major step, because at the end of the season, when we have the most valuable artist participants and those voting blogs, those stats are going to be imperative. We also have a clean sweep. A clean sweep is when a team gets defeated every round, right? Every round. And then we also have what they call the clutch win. The clutch win is when you're tied 2-2 as far as the rounds go, and it's your last round, and that artist stepped up to the plate and brought it home for the home team. You feel me? So it's a lot of incentives inside of this. There's one more, Cody. If you can tap in, tell me the one I'm forgetting, because you got the clean sweep, you got the clutch win, you got the triple hat, and other stats. Oh, this is what I was supposed to say. I'm glad we're here. Brink, as a team captain or team owner, so to speak, your job is to find you somebody to keep up with your stats. Those are imperative. And those individuals will compare stats like everybody do at a game. We compare stats just to make sure it's 100. If you say he got 3 wins and 3 L, and you got 3 wins and 3 L, we know the book's straight. You feel what I'm saying? It's going to be up to the team captains to find their, what's the word you call it? Bookkeeper, I guess. I'm trying to be professional as I possibly can. So
I guess it'll be like what analytic coach or
Yeah,
something
like an analyst, metric
those
person,
stats,
right.
Brad Pitt
those
for
stats are
Moneyball.
imperative. Right. Those stats are imperative for selecting a most valuable artist throughout the year. So don't think you just gonna come and rap and it's gonna be over with. You might get style points. You might get best dressed at this event. Who knows what kind of gimmicks and shots out that you can attend to. There are going to be giveaways throughout the rap-off leagues. There are going to be surprises throughout the rap-off leagues. There's going to be some situations, as in everything, home court advantage. A person from the crowd might end up being one of the guest judges. So that way you know that they're not biased to any one artist. Even if they like one artist, you still got 16 rounds to go. So at some point, you're going to be made honest out of. You feel me? And
Y'all
I
heard
think
that at
that's a
home,
cool
man?
suggestion.
You
The
you
Cody
get a
came up
chance to
with.
be
You know what I'm
judging this, man. You could be the person, you're over here watching the podcast and stuff. You could really be like the deciding vote in your favorite artist, or maybe not your favorite artist matchup, man. So it's like that would give me incentive as a fan to, want to come out, and like it's I like the to your point, and sorry guys, I was not expecting to do a podcast tonight. But it's like with the stats, that's gonna be so freaking cool because like everyone they're gonna want to. All right, so you can go like 8-0, and then if another artist goes 8-0, but they're not necessarily equal, right? So like if you went 6-2 against you had like the toughest number one opponent in each week, that would be worth more value than somebody going 8-0 and maybe it not being the greatest like the most competitive matchups. So these advanced stats will definitely help us break that down. That's a good idea, and I think that
It's gonna be called team statisticals. You feel
team
me?
statistics. Hey,
Yeah.
I like it.
Something different. Like y'all gotta understand, what Cody is compromising, all the other investors and everybody else that's a part of this, what they're bringing to the table is something that the city has never had. We've had talent shows over here, some at Northside, some at Southside. You feel what I'm saying? This is beyond it. This is like being able to showcase your talent on the ground field of other people showcasing their talent. And not to say who's the best or who's the worst, but at this particular point, you're being seen. You're not just at home rapping. You're not just a YouTube video. You're in a crowd of people where people gonna boo or scream, like it, or be like, and that's also part of artist development because everybody's not gonna like your music. That's just facts. Everybody's not gonna like your music. But what everybody does enjoy is the surrounding of people at an event. And even if they don't like it, you might be the topic of conversation. They say what they say, Brink, any kind of promotion is good promotion, good or bad. Negativity or positivity. If they talk, they still talking about you. If they're talking about you good, they still talking about you. You feel me? And then there's areas for artists. Yeah, it's areas for artist development, people to get their showmanship up. And because there are limited rules, it's basically just you against the crowd. Can't have no backup dancers. Can't have no props on stage. It's just your song versus somebody else's song and to see who's a better song. Now, I hope that these artists don't get discouraged by losing. Like I said, I lost the first RapOffs. Matter of fact, I lost every RapOff I was in. I never won one. But I made the distance. I remember one year, Brink told me in front of, he was a judge, and he said, man, what is you doing here? You sound like you already belong out there. You know what I'm saying? Like, why is you here doing this?
You remember that? Yep.
I remember.
Yep.
You know what I'm
saying? I said, you sound like you be on the radio already. Why are you doing this? Like, because your music was already polished. It was like, it was there.
100%.
Yep.
I'll never forget the first time I met play at the same RapOffs. I'll never forget that conversation that me and Brink had. It actually, like, I know I've hit you up about it a few times. I be bugging the hell out of Brink a lot, y'all. My bad.
He don't bug me.
I won't go into the details of the conversation, but that's something that I use to propel me forward, and just appreciative. And it wouldn't have happened without Cody making the RapOffs in this original iteration, or Brink being who he is wants to help out upcoming artists. So I mean, the foundation of this is like A1, bro. I met Kliksta at the first RapOffs, and I had his mixtape in my car up until my car quit working. Like that I bought at that RapOffs. So like that's 4 years strong.
And it's incredible how everything ties in and goes full circle. We're talking about 4 years ago, and it all leads up to Saturday, February 8th, Boonville, Mississippi. We're talking about spoons and forks. Yes, all of us will be in the building. The same people that was in the building that night, we go be there.
Every single one. All right, gentlemen. Well, I think we're going to cut for commercial, and then we're going to come back with Klick's segment, and we are going to keep it rocking on this Monday. The spirit is variables. All right, gentlemen. Take it off.
Kid, before we go to break, I still want to say this. You don't know what to do with your hands.
I don't ever know what to do with my hands, bro. I don't ever know what to do with them. I mean, like, just take them, bro. Take my hands.
I love you, bro. I love you, bro. Yeah. All right, Brink, stay with us now, because we got more.
I'm locked in.
Got big head Steppa mic coming in.
I'm locked in.
Say less. Go ahead, do your thing, kid.
Man, that's our hitter on the team, bro. You ain't forget Mike. All right, for sure. All right, we're going to cut for commercial. We'll be back in about 4 minutes.
What do you think that your strengths are? And what do you think your weak points are that you should work on?
I have no weak points. I'm strong as enough. I'm strong as enough. Whatever you want, whatever genre you want, I'm on there. Church, gospel, country, rap, R&B, however you want it, I can get it to you. And it ain't gonna be just regular. You feel what I'm saying?
Hell yeah. Hey, Brink Young from Brink TV was on the show a couple of weeks ago, and he's one of the team owners, and he was like, man, we need some dogs in the league. He said, we got a good bit of them. He said, but we need some more. I was like, Brink, what's a dog in your terms of for our league as an artist? He said, somebody that each week on the schedule we can say, hey, we got this team next week. Their star is such and such. I need you to prepare for them. And when it comes time and they point you out, then it's your time to go up and do your set in front of them judges. You're going to rock it out and you're going to get the dub and you're going to get the point.
Ready to shoot. Yeah. He running like a track star, hopping fence and running from the Drake. He sweet just like a pop-tart, chased him down, then he fell on his face. That boy ain't got no hustle, he can't even keep his mama straight. I'm a rock star on my shit, you know we moving state to state. I'm with KD trying to see who got a chase or BOA. 20K can smack your car and change your life less than a day. Niggas ain't having no motion, go
go get a job, you nigga be frosted flakes. I gotta go get it now, my nigga, no plug, my nigga, I just can't wait, yeah. You heard what I said, can't do no covenant code red, Send that boy to the meds, you smoking on crack, you thinking I'm scared, yeah. We leaving shit dead on ruin, the A-pop shit like a peg, yeah. We leaving shit dead on A-pop, like no cow, you know that we put shit under. I'm a real ass nigga, I'm a lot to your honor. Beat a nigga out, make cry for a mama, I'm slamming on shit, OKC Thunder. Look gang, we done got us a runner. Bruce that nigga ain't got no thumper. All of my niggas shoot shit like a jumping, no cap, no stepping, no stomping. Okay, I really been popping. Switch my circle, now rock start dropping. Do it right, me and T been locked in. I'm number one, ain't never been top 10. Yo, lame man, career been flopping. Fat ass nigga ain't even been charged. Tweaking on stage, bitch, note on the heart, better play shit safe, hit me, okay, call me. Let a hoe play, grab AR, got from the eye, up in the jar. We got the P real up in the car, rockstar, get this shit up out of Mars, yo. Bitch, I'm not the father, hoes ain't shit, they gon' fuck on your bar, but real ass bitch, no cap, can't charge you. Keep it 2P on the hoe, shit started, keep it 2P on the hoe, go harder. Put her on gang of the hoe, not a slit. She did a status, you niggas ain't cut, she cheated on me, I don't give 2 fucks, the hoe gon' go, she just want a nut, I just want gas, I can't even stunt. Smoking on side, money bag, I run, so I ain't never had to get no front. I'ma make sure that you nigga feel me, same nigga dissing, the same nigga broke. I'm tryna run this shit up to the peak, if you move, we gon' hop out the car and unload. I put a clip on the back of the chopper and blow, we make niggas get low. Too many puss ass niggas adopting the flow, but they ain't tryna drop that low. Let's go. He running like a track star, hopping fence and running from that Drake. He sweet just like a pop tart, chased him down, then he fell on his face. That boy ain't got no hustle, he can't even keep his mama straight. I'm a rock star on my shit, you know we moving state to state. I'm a rock star on my shit, you know we moving state to state. Let go.
Young Bull, Rockstar Roll, Ghetto Superstar. What up, Hood News? What up, BKB? Pelly, what's happening? Quante White, what it do? So we finna jump into this segment called Grown Folk Talk. That's right on, BKB. So what's happening? Right now, Mr.Kliksta presents Grown Folk Talk. And tonight, we're going to speak on the Bluff City Ghosts with Cody CraZee, man. Y'all, a lot of people in the city have dreams. And a lot of people very rarely get a chance to make their dreams a reality. Cody CraZee took the teachings of Tom Ski Mask and other artists throughout his journey and created Lagodi. Now, we've been Lagodi Music, Lagodi Entertainment, now it's trademark Lagodi. And those are compliments that the average person don't get a chance to succumb to. Most of us dream about being rappers. Some of us dream of recording. Some of us dream of shooting a radio version of a song, being on the radio, YouTube videos, and so forth. Cody CraZee, aka Cody Jones, has brought to life the essence of the dream. Now, it's unfortunate that my next topic of conversation is his lovely wife, Miss Lauren Badass of the North Hustlers. Now, LB's been grinding foot by foot. Everything ain't always peaches and cream. Everything ain't always what it seems. Shit happens, that's life. But when you talk about backbone and support, and also a creative style and our own entity, LB's do and go against the grain as often as possible. Because some people don't understand the mindset of an artist. An artist is a true depiction of what you hold inside, what you want the world to know, what you want to talk about. I've done songs, you know what I'm saying? With LBZ, you know what I'm saying? I've done songs with Cody. I got songs with Trees. May he find himself and come back to the light. But what we all understand is this is the epitome of having a dream and pushing that dream forward. A lot of people might not dig it, might not like the concepts, but what you can't take away from it all is the grind. You can't take away from the grind. The grind is everything. And those two topics complete my topics about the RapOff team owners. I've covered everybody from A to Z. So now I'm going to get in with the end of my segment by saying, here are the proper names for the statistics for the RapOffs. A 5-0 is a clean sweep. A 4-1 is a clutch victory toward the team, and 3-2 is a closeout, and then an individual statistical. If the judges votes an artist 2-1, then it's a close call. If the vote is unanimous for an artist in all matchups, then it's called a triple hat. That's when the 3 judges vote for one artist during a match. So get it straight. For the team, a 5-0 victory is a clean sweep for the team. That's a captain stat. A 4-1 is a clutch victory. That means that somebody pulled it off without giving the other team a chance to win the round. And then the 3-2 is a closeout. And a closeout is when it's a tie, 2-2, and you got 2 more rappers left for the round, and one rapper steps up to the plate and brings it home for the team. So y'all watch out for those hits. Huh?
Well, kind of like a walk off, and I'm sure our fearless leader Cody CraZee, fantastic segment by the way, Click. I'm sure our fearless leader Cody CraZee will get us a nice PowerPoint explaining all that, and that's exciting, man. But we are going to. I like that segment a lot, man. I agree with all that 100%. And I'm gonna go ahead and bring Brink TV back on, and we're gonna finish this out because yeah, man. But yeah, I like the segment. I'm looking forward to more grown folk talk.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. You know, in the future, it's gonna be a whole grown folks show. But Cody tell y'all about that later. It was in the making.
Hell yeah.
Now we missing somebody, ain't we? Coming to the stage.
I'm not seeing Steppa Mike on here at the moment. He's welcome to join as soon as I see him down there in the on deck. But for now, we're just gonna keep it rocking. Shouts out to Steppa Mike. I can speak on his name a little bit. He is out, you know, as his teammate, North Hustlers all day, every day. That man, he's a very good live performer. He's got a story. He's one of those artists who, you know, his music comes from like life experience, like directly, and you ain't gotta have like proof to know this because he's like you can feel it through his energy and through his just his cadence when he raps, and that can't be taught, man. And like I hear that he is like one of the best live performers. I mean, Cody stamped him. Everybody that I look to for those types of opinions stamped him. So I'm excited to be on a team with him.
On another note, I want to give Steppa Mike his props for his song "Always," right, featuring Guap Boy Beezy. Man, the track's so hard, fool. The layout is so hard, you wouldn't even expect those bars. You feel what I'm saying? And if he was on the show, I would tell him like I do every artist. I go through their music, I find what I like, and I talk to him about it. Steppa Mike, if you can't tune in on the video, hit up in them comments. And speaking on comments right quick, Kenny, let me pause. Brian Smith, aka BKB, Jerry Mingo, aka Hood News, Westwood Bottom Boy, represent. Pat Lee, I don't know where you from, but he tuned in. Quante White, and if I'm not mistaken, is that all of them for the evening? Because they in here. You know, we like to give our viewers they props and let them know. Say what, Kenny?
So shouts out Gino White.
Yeah, Gino White. You know what I'm saying? And these are the people that tuned in right now on the show, on the live. We just want to let y'all know that it doesn't go unacknowledged. We see you. If you ever want to drop anything in the comment or ask a personal question, we'll address it when the time comes. But as far as Steppa Mike, I watched him get drafted. And if you could see the look on his face, we was in the back in the VIP smoke lounge. So, Mike, you know I ain't capping. I was there. Sitting beside Ski at the table, Ox Logan, and Y Vicious and a couple other cats, right? And we back there, we doing our thing. Matter of fact, Brink, I was surprised to see you there, but I love seeing you there. I didn't get a chance to chop it up because as soon as I walked through the door, hey, y'all, Kenny, you can vouch for this. As soon as I walked through the door, they called my name.
Man,
so I walked in the door to say,
I walk in, the ghetto superstars select Mr. Kliksta. I'm like, oh, that's hard. I like looked at whoever, I forgot who it was. I was like, oh, that's hard. That man walked in, got drafted. Like it was like we wrote that. We couldn't have wrote that better.
I mean, how we're supposed to happen. Greatness happen like that. But I watched Steppa Mike feel a sigh of relief after he got drafted to a team. You feel what I'm saying? And that look of hunger and the hand slaps to his homeboys and that proud step through the crowd like, yeah, is what every artist had when they got their name called. You know what I'm saying? And it felt good. It felt good. Nobody was left behind. It's no bigger than a lesser than. Some people get caught up in where, like, I'm not knocking Miles in for being the #1 pick. Had off the young bull, CPM in the building. You feel what I'm saying? And to see that happen and to watch that transform, it just lets you know this is what we're talking about. That essence, that energy. If you wasn't in the building, you can only hear about it. If you was in the building, you seen it for yourself. And it made everything all of joy. And what I like most about this is Miles is a CPM artist. Curse got his own thing. You know what I'm saying? South Memphis Riders. But we all family. We all family. Everybody. Brink, Z-Dog, Nasty Nardo, L. Beezy, AJ Johnson, Cody, Lauren. You know what I'm saying? We all family. So this is a competition like this is sparring. My coach used to tell me, practice don't make perfect. Perfect practice makes perfect. So you got to go in when you in the mirror, you got to go in there like it's 50 people or 5 people or 5,000 or 5 million. You give them a show. And if you give yourself a show, you'll be better prepared when it comes time for you to give them a show. Because all you're doing is giving them you. You're in.
Heard that. Well said, man. Brink, I have a question.
Yeah.
All right. So, as a team owner, what is something that you are watching out for? Like, what are your what's an expected adversity that you think you're going to encounter? Like, I mean, do you have a specific team on this schedule that you're concerned with? Because I know these teams are so competitive, but there's there's a few matchups that I've looked at that I'm like, oh man, like this is going to be blockbuster TV.
I don't want to sound like Ja Morant, but we finding the goats.
Hey,
Nah, but seriously though, if we were to make it, to the finals, that's like my most gigantic concern. But obviously, you asked of adversity. Adversity that encompasses so much, not just matchups, but for me personally, attendance. That's my biggest fear is attendance.
right.
Not who we go face. I'm not worried about that. I'm worried about everybody showing up. Because I'm gonna be honest, even if all 5 of my players come, I go against a team that got 4, I don't even want that W. I don't want that dub. I don't want to win it like that. I want to beat somebody. Like
Right.
Respect that.
I look at it like this. The RapOffs League has never seen a team this ruthless. The Brink City Bombers, we
Right.
coming in to nuke shit. It's gonna be. I'm talking about Trippy coming through with C4 strapped to his body. It's gonna be fragments everywhere.
Oh man.
But
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want to get it if they got 4 and we got 5. Nah, I don't want it like that.
I feel that.
And even with me,
But
if we got 4,
fortunately,
if we got 4, we going stupid hard.
and you lose, oh my God. Like that feeling, like, man, you could have called me, I'd have gave you a ride, or might link up with us, or don't let it be the last minute, man. Do something to try to make it, because if you don't get there, that L will weigh on you later in the season.
Yep.
It's just like a professional football game when you have a bye week and then you come back off a bye week and you're not prepared and you lose. You feel like, oh my God, that was a division game. It would have upped my ranks in the playoffs. Even if I would have lost to everybody else, I didn't have to lose to them. You feel what I'm saying? So those are the type of things that you have to encounter and put into it. Participation is really like a must.
I mean, Tom Brady never missed.
You know what I'm saying? You signed up for it.
because he had to go do something that he forgot about. Like it was Tom Brady never missed a Super Bowl because
Hello.
he forgot to take his cat to the vet. Like I mean, these dates are set in stone, man. February 8th.
Right.
Here, let's run back the schedule real quick. And things do happen, but I know me. I was about to come to the combine with 2 teeth missing, and it's either want to do it or you don't want to do it. And I think that both of you gentlemen can co-sign this when I say that if you signed up for this competition, then you're not, then you don't, then you signed up for this competition, then why flake on it after you've already been committed to something?
I'm gonna say this, and
Now,
I totally agree.
hold on.
Go ahead. I totally agree.
It's not a flake. Life happens now. You know, like God forbid anything traumatic, like a car accident or getting pulled over on the way with a little bit of the smell of that, you know what I mean? Those type of things that we can't control, we can control. But I'm just saying, those are the type of elements that we're referring to. You would hate to take that L, but just so happens it could be like this right here. Only 4 of your players showed up, only 4 of their players showed up. So it's still 4-4. And the 4 pimp, you know what I'm saying? So it creates a more interesting round because now both artists have a win. Both teams, both captains have a win off a forfeit. And yet they still got 4 artists that got to bring it home.
I'm gonna say
You dig
this.
what I'm
I'm gonna
saying?
say this. I'm a big proponent for a few more artists signing up so that we can have a free agency. That way we can pull from somebody in the event that a team member can't make it, or like Kenny said, flakes. I want to be able to pull from a pool of free agents because I don't want to just give away a L. I want to earn an L. I want to earn an L because we
Right.
ain't good enough, or because somebody messed up, or that's why I want to earn it. I don't want to earn an L by somebody didn't make it. We need more artists to sign up. I want to get this free agency pool popping. That way, in the event anything happens, whether it's catastrophic or somebody just gotta take their cat to the dentist, whatever. I want to be able to pull
You right
somebody
on point. Man.
and do that.
Oh yeah,
You
I
right
agree with
on
that.
point. Even in go to the practice squad and pull somebody up. You hear me?
Bingo.
Like
So it's a possibility. Now y'all might want to get with Cody Jones and find out how to apply to be an alternate. Find out who didn't make the cut, how many people actually applied, and things of that nature. Because there's still a chance you could come off the bench and somebody might lose their spot on the team. You dig what I'm saying? Because you had to call in the alternate 2 times. I tell you what, you sit this one out. The alternate to take Cooper Rush with the Cowboys. You feel
Yep.
me? Bring them in and win some games.
you got
So there's a lot at stake, and the deeper it gets, the better it's gonna get. You know what I'm saying? When everything gets to where it needs to be, it'll be exactly all these points are being taken into consideration. I promise you. All of them are being taken into consideration. Brink, I have spoken on that aspect. Kenny, I'm pretty sure you've spoken on that aspect.
100%.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's going to be necessary. But at the also, the show goes on. You know what I'm saying? So we don't want to exclude nobody. It'll be like if you don't make it, you kind of excluded yourself.
Right.
But if you don't make it and your alternate step in and show his ass, he just Tom Brady's you.
If
Simple.
Bledsoe wouldn't have gotten that injury, then who knows what history looks like. Like
But at the same time, that's why it's imperative for these artists to communicate with their captain.
100%.
You dig what I'm saying?
I mean, because
you gotta talk to your team.
Be in that group chat, man. I know we got one. Brink, I'm sure you guys. We all got group chats. No, are y'all like communicating through signals, flares? How y'all doing it?
I'm gonna say this. I'm not gonna say who, but I have one team member that I haven't even talked to them to let them know that they drafted yet.
Whoa, all right.
And it's scary for me. I don't like to show this, but I'm showing it because that night I was like, yes, we finna conquer, we finna this. After a couple of days go by, and it's like, whoa, wait a minute. My confidence is. So that's what I'm saying, man. Hey, we got to get this free agency popping on something.
It's humbling. But you heard that, artist, man. If you're an artist and you were like, oh, damn, this looks cool. I hate that I missed the cut. You have not missed the chance. Hit us up. Hit up. There is still a chance to be an alternate. And you hear that, Gary? There is still a chance to sign up. But yeah.
Or it might cost. Hey.
Man, Tizzo,
you'll be there.
Where y'all at? But yeah, fantastic points, gentlemen. Click, you get the MVP. It's been an interesting show. So I want to talk a little bit about I want to talk a little bit about our number one draft pick, Mauser, for a second, because we got to give the man his flowers, and we also want to talk. I want to talk about Curse and just how because like that's our opponent. That's our opponent. Week 1, the Hustlers are facing against the number 1 seeded and like the South Memphis Riders, man, and like that's a squad, bro. I mean, I think we can go and beat them, like probably like 4-1, but you got but I mean, you got the number 1 pick, Mauser, which it's Mao's expletive. You got Y Vicious, who has maybe the. I'm surprised that song isn't like quadruple platinum by now. You got Yayo Santana, who has been one of my favorite artists since I heard about him. I think it was last year. And then Blaze Arcane and Soldier. Bro, that is a man. Like all these teams are stacked. It's like I do this with every time I read one of the teams off, and like but the Riders are gonna be a big threat. But I think that hold on a second. Let's just speculate. The biggest surprise of the draft night for me the other night was this individual going and when he did, but not because of his skill. It's just like, damn, this team's gonna have some goons on it. Shouts out No Filter with the Rolly Bay Trappers.
Yeah.
That was dope.
Yeah.
That kid is serious, man.
Yeah.
I've had the pleasure to work with him a little bit, and he's coming, man. Like he's soaking up game from everybody that he's around. He's doing exactly what he needs to be doing. And Z-Dog is maybe
Look at the team. Z-Dog
damn good.
Big song, No Filter, and Fly Guy Kills Him, right? Man, that's like every team is an all-star team. You feel what I'm saying? When you go to Trip, I love seeing Trippie perform in person. For one, he's charismatic.
Yeah.
For two, he's a crowd person. You feel what I'm saying? But what I also like about the league is so many different components that you have to come out of your box. You can't be the same artist every time going against the same type of artist. You got to bring your A game. You got to bring something that's different. Supposedly next year they might do it as like let's say like points of views. We're doing specific types of songs, right? So when you got a hype song, you know to go to your hype player. You got a real life song, you know to go to your real life player. By creating categories, you make rappers step out of their box because everybody can rap about trapping.
Right.
Everybody can rap about being enigmatic. But when it don't call for that shows your true skill set. To be able to drop down and give them like prime example, LL Cool J. From I Need Love to Mama Said Knock You Out.
Mhm.
You dig what I'm saying? Those are two different types of energies. DMX is the most profound for putting his relations with life into his music. Roughly. He's not sentimental. His voice don't get sentimental.
Right.
His ad-libs might get a little down because he's expressing himself. Andre 3000, I've never heard him angry. I've never heard 3 Stacks rough. But he's so cold that he fit in. Rest in peace,
those transitions.
Andre 3000 remix was the hardest shit ever.
What'd you say?
What'd you say, Kenny?
Sorry, no, go ahead. What was the remix?
Walk It Out.
Walk It Out.
Oh yeah, man,
remix.
bro.
Well, Andre, I walk out like Usher. If you say real talk, I probably wouldn't trust you. Come on, man. You did what I said?
Man.
So it's like, that's his Pim. You don't want that day at 3,000. I'm like, jury duty. You're new to this part of town. You feel what I'm saying? That's him being abrasive. But if you listen to the music, he's always been abrasive. He just has a weight of his delivery that doesn't make him come off edgy.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? But he come off like, don't get it twisted. And that's an element that I would love to see from a lot of artists. I hear their hype songs. I hear the crowd move. I want to hear where it touch you at.
The range is
I mean, sometimes I'm not pulling my own chain. I'm just being honest. I have performed and walked off stage to crying eyes. So people hugging me like, man, that was so real. I needed to hear that. I ain't think, because everybody else was doing trap music. Everybody else was being live and being turned, right? I turned that shit all the way down and get off stage. And it's like, out of everybody that performed, I offset it. I call it the shock value because it's needed in hip hop nowadays. We need reality.
Click. We were at a show earlier. It was early last year, and Click was, giving me some pointers as teammates do, as label mates do. Was giving me some pointers on my live show because, admittedly, not my best, not my strong suit. And he was like, "Watch this, KLR." My name was still KLR at the time. He's like, "I'm about to do one of the best sets I've ever seen." He's like, "I just want you to watch. I don't want you to get bug or any of that. And I'm not even going to stand up the entire time. And I'll be damned if this man didn't perform one of the best sets I've seen in my career from without barely even moving." And it was like, I don't know, man. I learned Tom, another great, fantastic performer, Big Curse, Cody, but it really taught me, like, it put me on game about how I can do things with body language and with, with doing less with, or doing more with less. And like, I think that the performance aspect of
Right.
competition is something that is kind of slept on. I mean, it's not all about the songs, because I've got songs for days, but I mean, if I can't make y'all feel that through the live performance, then it's never gonna translate.
And that's what made it very difficult, in the selecting process, because I go through on Apple Music listening to each artist's song, but I also go to their social media trying to find a clip of them performing. And
Right.
some people I just couldn't see, or maybe it was something so old to where maybe they way better now, but I haven't seen anything recent. So it kind of affected the whole strategy of
Right.
everything, man. But live performance, the song itself, obviously stage presence, what you got on, all of that plays a part in the selecting process as well as the judging process.
Right. But that doesn't necessarily mean that just the most crunk set's gonna win
Right.
at the
Right,
same
of
time. I mean,
course.
it's
Of course.
it all factors in. And
I mean,
oh yeah,
think about this, right? I'm not a team captain. I'm not a team captain, but I will approach the game like this right here. At some point, energy is gonna subside. It's gonna raise and fall.
right.
So what I want to have on my team is somebody that can capitalize off the low vibe, as well as somebody can capitalize off the high vibe, and everywhere in between. That's why I think it's so unique that we have different type of artists. Like you said, we got some R&B artists. If their R&B artists hit their stage first and wow those judges, and the person come behind and get to hollering and jumping all across the stage,
Ain't
you're
gonna be
gonna throw
right.
off the vibe.
Mm-hmm.
That might cost you.
It's
That might cost you.
gonna set the tone.
You
It's
feel what I'm
all
saying?
about the tone that's set at the beginning of the round. It's gonna be This is gonna be something. It's gonna be awesome. And I think I have a message from our typical co-host. He said that I can go and be saying I can get back to watching basketball. No, I'm joking. He said he's gonna try to come in and end the show with us. So let's see if we can bring this man. Okay, he's not ready. Here he is, Cody CraZee, founder of the Rap Off League and your usual host. Thank God.
Hey, I don't know if you can see me, but can you hear me? That's the main thing.
You're good.
Yes.
Loud and clear.
Oh man, I've been watching, and before I go any further, y'all been doing a great job. So shout out to Kenny and Kliksta and Brink for holding it down. You know what I'm saying? Y'all did a great job. I've been trying to watch on the other end. So our Wi-Fi box is broke. And yeah, I guess it fell off the table that I set up at the RapOffs draft, and when I guess I was in a hurry and it dropped in the floor. Y'all know how life can be.
Back
But
to you guys.
man,
Right.
shout out to y'all, man. For real, y'all have done a great job on this show tonight. I wish I could have been a part of the whole thing. And to everybody watching, we are going to reschedule Head Steppa Mike. I will be back on the show Wednesday. And yeah, Brink, man, what's up?
I'm scared, pal. That's what's up. And it's funny, you guys have seen the decline of my confidence because y'all asked me the questions. And I'm transparent. That's the thing about me. Yeah, I'm hyped. Yeah, I'm excited, but hey, one person could throw off everything. One person's absence could throw off everything.
Yeah.
Not necessarily one person's bad performance. I don't care about that part. That can happen. I'm cool with that. We can work on that, but just not being there, that scares the hell out of me.
Man, I'm scared of this secret plan that Brink's coming up with, because there ain't this guy. I'm calling this bluff.
I wish I
Like,
was bluffing. I wish I was
man,
bluffing.
I don't have no doubts Brink gonna be a powerhouse in this league, though. I mean, because if there's any person that can figure it out, it would be you. You've seen everybody the past 15, 20 years. You've seen a lot of artists come through this city, and
Correct.
we're gonna keep saying it, because it's, damn it, you're a real legend, man. And there is no, I don't think that this exists without you, man. Like, for real. I know that my career doesn't exist without your input. And I think if anybody can get like a crazy artist or an out of like a bad apple, as the teachers used to say, in line and get everybody focused, man, it'll definitely be you. I mean, put my team bias aside for a second, and I mean, you said you were going to trip you up with C4 worst case scenario. So
Yeah,
Can
so
I chime in?
Yeah, already strapped with.
Can I chime in for a second?
go ahead.
Speaking of that about Brink, I do want to announce on the show right now that Brink Young is our first ballot Underground Hall of Famer in this year's
Wow.
Lagodi Palooza Lagodi Awards. So congratulations on that. I was
Man,
gonna save it, but we was just talking about it, and it came to mind because I've been getting everything together for this year's Lagodi Palooza already. Even though we're doing the RapOffs league still, I'll try to, stay consistent with everything that I'm doing. So yeah, Brink, shout out to you, man, and congratulations for real.
Thank you, man. It's so funny, man,
oh
because
yeah,
y'all are
oh yeah,
y'all are getting Brinkley on this right here. Like this ain't even Brink Young. Y'all getting the real me.
right.
Like, and it's funny because not to say that Brink Young ain't me. That's a part of me. But y'all getting the absolute real. Hey, I'm very humbled by that. I thank you. Appreciate it. Just to be relevant this many years in Memphis, in my city ain't turned their back on me. That means the world to me. So thank you. Thank you.
Oh yeah, you definitely deserve it. You
You up?
definitely
You
deserve
up? Peace, Chief. Look, y'all, love, peace, and hair grease. I got some things I have to tend to. So bring always a pleasure. Kenny, you know my number. Cody, I'll be calling you after the show because I got something I need to talk to you about. And hey, y'all, let the good times roll, man.
Yeah,
The
man.
draft is over with. We know our team. Now it's time for preparation. I got to tell you something. Everybody, I don't like to pull my own chain, man, but think I ain't prepared. Think I ain't ready. Ooh,
I've got
think I ain't ready.
I got some
Think
shit in the tuck as
in my
well.
sleeve you ain't never heard before. Right?
All right, now, all right, gentlemen, happy
But look,
Monday.
I got to roll, y'all.
Show.
All
Peace.
right, Kliksta, take it easy, Kliksta.
All right, Cole, I'll call you in a minute.
Yeah,
All right,
y'all
gentlemen.
give it up for Kliksta, man. We'll see him next Monday on the show as we always do. Hey, this is weird not seeing myself and still trying to, I guess I'm a co-host at this point, you know what I'm saying? Because Kenny, you've been running the damn thing, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, Clickster, he'll be back on next Monday. But
For sure.
Brink, we before we get to the end of the show, I had a lot to talk to you about tonight. But I did hear a couple things you was talking about, and one that caught my attention, and let's go ahead and get this over with, is the alternatives. I totally agree with Brink Young on that. I totally agree that alternatives should be allowed to be available if needed, but there needs to be these rules because these guys that are in the league have been here for the long run. So we can't give you the same price that they had, and you're not a guaranteed main roster until I like what Clifford was said. If you have to be called upon at least twice on that team during the season, then that team owner then has the right to cut a player and add you as a permanent to the team. So if it's a one-time thing and it's a one and done thing, then that's just what it is. That's what an alternate is. Now, if you could get a chance to come in twice, then after that second time, you can come on to the team as a main starter, and Brink would have the chance to cut somebody. We will allow that this year. And Brink, I totally appreciate you bringing that to light because I was sure thinking the same thing, but I was wondering how all the team owners felt. But I feel like if you feel that way, I feel that way, then and Lauren feels that way, then I feel like the whole league would feel that way. So, with
I can
that being
say that
said, yes,
definitely
alternate,
most would feel
y'all
like
sign
I
up.
can concur. I
Go
concur.
go ahead, Ken. What'd you say? My bad. I wasn't
I mean,
not
no, that's something
cutting
I've thought
people.
about since the beginning. It's definitely it gives me a sense. It gives all the teams a sense of security because I mean, you don't want to say like there's like a scenario where three people like a car breaks down or something, and we have three out of the five members of a team out. You know, you can at least it gives me a little bit of peace of mind. I know it gives the team owners a peace of mind to know that there is a plan and there is a safety net, if you will, and it also does add another level of strategy to this. I mean, I think that's fun. I don't. Uh, I don't have any gripes against it as a competitor. I think that if somebody misses 2 events in this, personally, if it's not like an extraordinary circumstance, then they probably don't deserve their spot. Just respectfully.
Like I say, when it comes to me, I'm okay with taking an L due to the performance. Like our guy lost, but when it comes to taking an L due to we didn't have the 5th man, that's tough, man.
Yeah, it's
That's tough.
tragic.
I can lose. I don't mind losing competition wise, but losing because you don't have that person, oh man, that
Like not having the opportunity to make a full effort is like probably a more
exactly
crushing defeat than anything, man. Like it's
right,
like I would rather just not even do, like rather just take the L to begin with. So
right,
luckily with the alternate system that won't happen.
correct.
But all right, Cody, do we got anything else, sir? I'm oh, okay.
Yeah, man. One more thing, man, before we get to the end of the show, man. Brink, I'm coming.
Hey, y'all better watch out for the North North Hustlers, bro. Like by the time I learn how to say no right, we're gonna be on top. Like shout out Head Steppa Mike, shout out Lauren, shout out Anxiety. We out here. And I'm gonna go ahead and remove myself from the screen and let Cody close it on out. Brink, thank you, sir. Thank you so much. It was a pleasure talking to you.
Absolutely.
I didn't have what either of us were expecting to do tonight, but here we are.
Hey,
And
you
it's always
did a damn good job, Kenny. Damn good job.
practice is
Yes,
practice.
Kenny, you did great.
All right, gentlemen. Y'all have a great night.
All right, man. Peace.
All right, Kenny, take it easy. Appreciate you, man. And Brink, man, I ain't gonna keep you on no longer. I do appreciate you being patient with me, even though we had all these technical difficulties and stuff like that. But appreciate you hanging out with me, man. And I'll be seeing you soon.
It's no problem, man. Like I said, I was actually looking forward to it when you first reached out to me about it a couple weeks ago. I was excited then. Draft night, I became even more excited about tonight to come on here and talk and just kind of, I guess, relish in what was Saturday night. But of course, like I told the guys doing the broadcast, man, a couple days kind of start setting in. Wait a minute, I haven't heard from one of my people I've reached out to let them know, hey, you've been drafted. I ain't heard nothing. So it's like the confidence just kind of is dwindling, and you don't see that from me. That's why I told y'all got Brinkley tonight. This ain't Brink Young. I'm in panic mode. Wait a minute, we got to do so because yeah, it's like that. It's like that. But overall, man, like I say,
Hey,
I'm excited. I'm happy to be a part of it. I'm excited about Saturday, February 8th, Spoons and Forks, Boonville, Mississippi. I'm excited.
yes, sir. It's about to be a turn up for all y'all watching that's been tuning in for the past couple months. This is about to be the beginning of the season. Week 1. We can't call it kicking off because we ain't kicking off. But we are kicking off the wrap off season. So I guess it is kickoff, huh, Brink?
Yeah,
Um,
we kicking
yeah, I guess
it.
so. I guess it is kickoff. So y'all, kickoff week 1, man. Yeah, definitely go to Spoons and Forks, man. There's gonna be tickets at the door. I'm gonna do them for $5. Brink. That's just how excited I am, man. Y'all come flood this place, man. It's an awesome venue. It's not one of them big old venues, but hey, we gonna fill that bitch. Good times, good vibes. And some wrap offs. How about that, Brink?
I'm with it, man. I'm excited.
All right, well, shit, Brink. I ain't gonna hold you up no more, man. But I will be in touch with you. And to everybody watching, we appreciate y'all tuning in each and every Sunday, Monday, and Wednesday. And
Before
to
we
all of
go,
our sponsors,
before
go
we
ahead,
go,
go
I'm
ahead.
sorry.
What you
Before
got?
you do that, I done went this whole episode without officially saying it. I said it in the group message, but I'm offering a discount to everybody, all of the artists in the Rap Offs League. I'm offering a discount on all of my services. That's interviews, that's getting the music, promo on the radio, billboards, all of the above. And I feel like that's the right thing to do. Not just kind of have it for my team, but to have it for everybody. Um, Kliksta asked me, where's my passion at this stage of my career? And I mean it. It's about helping artists. So regardless, you can be on the op team, the opposing team, whatever. I have no rivals. I have no rivals. At the end of the day, my mission is to help, assist, promote, all of the above. This is all friendly competition. I'm just ready to have some fun, and I'm here to help. I don't hear nothing.
All right, and a special thanks to our sponsors at Lagodi, Nation of Elevation 2.0, Chopping It Up with Pops, Brink TV, sorry, Brink, we didn't get to give you a close, but that's going to be a good close. Worldwide Radio, and last but not least, giving out free game with Z-Dog. All right, man. It's been another lovely episode.
Are you hyped
and
for the
we're
draft,
gonna
man?
roll.
Are you excited about
Have
that?
a great Monday.
Yeah, I'm very excited about the draft. I can't wait to see where it leads, where I go, where all the other artists go, just to see the whole event. You know what I'm saying? I can't wait to see the whole event because it'll be the first time I ever been to a rapper's draft.
I've been trying to get it since the children, now I'm ballin' Bentley. I remember days I've been to school and I'm not even matching. Ever since a youngin', dreaming, chasing fire, different houses. I be fresh to death, I had to hide my diamonds in my cash. Do it daily, doing this for real, I can't even imagine. I've been on my egg, I'm cracking up, how to get to the action. Addicted to this music in my blood, this ain't regular habit. Cannot show no love once they get ready, they gon' get to stabbing. I hear reaching hands, I'm qualified, nigga, why is you acting? Diamond in the rough, I'm number one, pretty up on the magic. Why the fuck I need a bank, I put my racks up in the magic. Quarterback sneaking with the blunt, I'm never finna pass. Fast when I'm sober, when I'm high, I be slow as my last. Made the honor roll, but I never attended the class. Did this on my own, I got the print, better get to the map. Reaching for the meals I wanted, now I'ma get to the stack. Remember I was broke without a job, I got straight to the trap. And never losing hope, I'm tasting drink, cause I know it's a trap. I gotta be the goat, I put it on how I step in the They gon' hate on you for sure, I'm trusting God, cause I know he the realest. I was young in Minnesota, it was cold, how I grew up there. Put the paint up in my music, in the booth, call it musical. I was always being told if it ain't with you, I really ain't living. Looking for my passion, never knew I would end up this gifted. I've been trying to get it since a children, now I'm ballin' Bentley. I remember days I've been to school and I'm not even matching. Ever since a youngin', dreaming, chasing fire, different houses. I be fresh to death, I had to hide my diamonds in my cash. Do it daily, doing this for real, I can't even imagine. I've been on my egg, I'm cracking up, how to get to the action. Addicted to this music in my blood, this ain't regular habit. Cannot show no love once they get ready, they gon' get stabbed.